Welcome to the island of Sodor. Thomas & Friends 47 is brought to you by the premier Thomas online retailer, KaikeStore.com. Get the best ranges at the best prices today. And don't forget to use code 12TF47 to save 12% off your next order. For new and existing customers, that's 12TF47 to save 12%. All aboard for a big adventure! Hi guys, Thomas & Friends 47 here. Today we're taking a look at the Captain and Salty Rescue Set. Now this set came out in 2010, it was a Toys R Us exclusive, and we're currently looking at the instruction manual. Now I purchased this set off of eBay. It wasn't much, but it didn't include a box, but that's okay. It was, however, in great condition. So first, let's take a look at the first character included, and that is Salty. And you'll see here there's a lot of great details on Salty. You have the painted running board, the stripes, the name, number there. Such great details that you really miss in these characters. Here's the front of the engine. You'll see the great striping detail, the painted eyes, they just glisten. You have little buffer detail there too. Here's the other side. And then here is the back. You'll see it's looking very nice there. On the top you'll see that you have the painted horn detail. Very cool. And then here's the bottom. You'll see it actually has Salty's name there. Alright, next up is this plain yellow truck. And I believe yellow is uncommon for the troublesome trucks, or these types of trucks rather. I don't think I have many plain yellow trucks in my collection, so this is nice to add to it. I'll never complain with having more rolling stock. Now here's the top of the car. If we remove this sandbag detail, you can see the inside there. Kind of plain, but that's okay. And here's the bottom of the truck. Now speaking of the sandbag detail, you can see it's actually a pretty nice model of a sandbag. And you can, I wish there was two of them though, but you can put them inside the trucks, make it look like it's carried in. The next character is Captain, and Captain is a superb Trackmaster model. There's a lot of great crisp printing on here, like the red ropes, great oar details, the window details, very, very nice. On the front, you'll see again that great painted detail and the great face too, but I wish this little bit of gray at the bottom wasn't there. That throws me off. I wish that they had eliminated that, maybe painted orange. Here's the other side, which is basically the same. Here's the back, and you'll see that you have that great painted ship wheel there, and then of course the little door that goes inside. Alright, and here's the top. On the back you'll see you have like a metal grate flooring, and then on the front you have that wood panel flooring. And of course a little life preserver, and there's the bottom of Captain. Alright, so now let's take a look at the accessories that are included. The first being this bridge, and this actually surprised me when I opened the box. It's a really detailed, very nice bridge, and it's a lot larger than I thought it was going to be. It's still the straight length of track, but it's still pretty nice. Here's the other side. I actually plan on using this in my layout at some point down the road. There's the bottom. Alright, next up, let's take a look at this building. So I believe this is the boathouse at the Sodor Search and Rescue Center, and I've been looking more into the Sodor Search and Rescue Center just because I think it's a pretty cool location. There's a lot of good details here, and most details come from a sticker, but I think that's okay. You have this nice crate detail that moves up so you can dump the sandbags into it, and this whole little panel here actually lifts off completely. You can see the great details like the little rope there. You can better look at that crate on top, little fence. Very nice. Alright, well, let's take a look at the details on the boathouse and the sticker. It's a very detailed sticker, and it has a lot of depth printed into it. You can see that you have like little things in the background like life preservers and bobbers, and then on the top you have like little information like what would be stored inside that boathouse, and of course Sodor Search and Rescue Center logo. Here's the other side. You have little stairs. If you didn't want to put the track there, you could just use it as a separate building. You have little window detail. And on this side, you have the detail like you're looking out toward the lighthouse. I think that's pretty cool. I'd love to paint that someday, have all those little details. Here's the other side, which is basically the same. The top and the bottom. Alright, but the reason that you purchased this set, the reason that I purchased this set, was for the lighthouse. It's a beautiful piece, and look at the detail that's on this base. You have rock detail, sand detail, a little bit of a pier, a crate. I mean, just so much detail packed into this. You also have this little stairway that goes up to this door, and it looks like it's separately applied because it has so much depth on it. But that's not the best part, because if you take that door, see a little clear part up there, if you take and press that door, it actually lights up, and it's a slow flickering effect that makes it look like the light is actually turning around inside the lighthouse. It's so cool. Here's the other side of the lighthouse. You'll see again that great rock detail. Then here's the back, of course. Well, again, more detail, that nice pier detail. Very, very cool. Now here's the top. And again, you can get a better look at just how much detail is molded in here. Very, very nice. And there's a little roof of the lighthouse. And for the curious, there's a bottom of it too. Now, let's talk about the functionality of this set. So you start Salty off. He goes on his way up the hill, over the curves, and then right into the Sodor Search and Rescue Center. Now, from here, he's going to take little sandbags and you dump them into the truck. Now, this always sticks, but there we are. And then you start Salty back on his way. He'll cross over the bridge, and down the hill, come around the bend, and drop off the sandbags for the emergency. And then, from there, you can take Captain and zoom him all around, which I think is pretty cool. Alright, so all in all, what are my final thoughts on this set? Well, it's a nice set, but I think it's best when you add more things to it, and I think it's asking for more things to be added to it. You'll see in this video, as it's playing, I added Flynn, Butch, a Sodor Search and Rescue hose car, and then some tankers as well, and it really made the area pop. And of course, this water mat really helps just loop poster board. But it really expands the world of this set, and I think that's what's so great about classic Trackmaster. It was enough to keep you, satisfied with the set, but at the same time, it begged you to expand it. And you could add your own things from your collection and just grow your Thomas world of Sodor. And I think that's what's really missing, today. But all in all, my final thoughts on the set, it's a good set. There are a few problems that I have with it. One, where the lighthouse sits, there's a little bit of a connector piece where it's supposed to sit with a stop track. And that stop track wasn't included in the set. And I thought maybe, it was missing from the set, but it wasn't. It actually wasn't included with the option with this set. Also, too, at the very top, where the Sodor Search and Rescue Center itself is, when you have to stop the engine to offload the cargo, you have to manually stop the engine. There's no stop track. So I think that's what's missing from this set. I think if they had thrown in a stop track, either at the lighthouse or even at the Sodor Search and Rescue Center boathouse, I think that would have made it a little bit better of a set, but more of a complete set. All in all, though, it's a great set. I think it's one that younger engineers will enjoy. There's a lot going on, but it's also going to be great for older collectors, too, especially if you like, the Misty Island Rescue, where the Sodor Search and Rescue Center was introduced. I think you're going to enjoy this set a lot. I know I did. I'll be honest with you, this set is 13 years old now, hard to believe. But I set this set up and I found myself playing around with it and enjoying it just like I was back, when I was a kid. So in all, that's my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye for now.